Welcome to Alien Mythos X.
August 15, 1977, 11:16 p.m., the Big Ear Radio Telescope in Ohio detected something from deep space. A signal so powerful, so precise, so perfectly aligned with what scientists predicted alien communication would look like, that astronomer Dr. Jerry Ehman grabbed a red pen and wrote one word on the computer printout. Wow, it lasted exactly 72 seconds. Then it vanished. It is never repeated. Was it a message from an alien civilization? The search for extraterrestrial intelligence. In 1977, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, was in its early years. The Big Ear Radio Telescope at Ohio State University was scanning the cosmos, listening for signals that might indicate intelligent life. Scientists knew what to listen for: the hydrogen line, 1420 MHz, a universal frequency that any technological civilization would understand. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. The frequency at which it naturally resonates would be known to any civilization capable of radio astronomy. If aliens wanted to communicate across the stars, this is the frequency they would use. It's the cosmic equivalent of a universal greeting. Dr. Jerry Ehman was a volunteer astronomer reviewing computer printouts from the telescope. The Big Ear didn't produce images. It produced data, columns of letters and numbers representing signal intensity from different points in space. Most readings were random noise, background radiation from the universe. Values of 1 or 2 were normal. Then Ehman saw it, a sequence that made his heart stop: 6EQUJ5. Each character represented a signal intensity value. The U represented the highest intensity the system could record, more than 30 times stronger than normal background noise. The signal increased in strength, peaked, then decreased as the telescope's field of view moved past the source. This wasn't random, this was a signal. Ehman circled the sequence in red pen and wrote "WOW" in the margin. The WOW signal was born. What made it special? The signal came from the direction of Sagittarius, from a point in space with no known stars, no known planets, just empty space between star systems. It lasted exactly 72 seconds, the precise amount of time it would take for the Big Ear's field of view to pass over a fixed point in space. This meant the source wasn't moving. It was stationary, or at least stationary relative to our position. Most importantly, it was at 1420 MHz, the hydrogen line, the exact frequency scientists had theorized would be used for interstellar communication. The probability of this being a coincidence was astronomically small. The signal was narrowband, meaning it occupied a very specific frequency, not spread across a range. Natural phenomena typically produce broadband signals. Narrowband signals suggest technology, intentional transmission, intelligence. The search for answers. Immediately, scientists began searching for the signal again. The Big Ear telescope was aimed at the same region of space. Nothing, days of observation, weeks, months, the signal never repeated. Other telescopes around the world were directed at that same point in Sagittarius. Silence. Every plausible natural explanation was investigated. Could it have been a satellite? No, the signal came from deep space, not Earth orbit. Could it have been interference from Earth? Extremely unlikely at that frequency and from that direction. Could it have been a comet reflecting radio waves? Comets don't emit narrowband signals at the hydrogen line frequency. Could it have been a secret military transmission? If so, why would the military use the one frequency the entire scientific community was monitoring for alien signals? It made no sense. The mystery endures. For 47 years, the WOW signal has remained unexplained. It is the strongest candidate for an extraterrestrial signal ever detected. No natural phenomenon fits the data, no human explanation is satisfactory, and it has never, despite decades of searching, been detected again. Some scientists suggest it might have been a one-time transmission. Perhaps a beacon briefly activated, testing if anyone was listening. Or perhaps it was directed at another civilization, and we simply happened to be in the path of the beam for those 72 seconds. Others believe we may simply lack the resources to continuously monitor that patch of sky. Space is vast. If the signal only transmitted for 72 seconds and we weren't looking at that exact moment, we would miss it entirely. We caught it once by chance. Catching it again requires luck and patience. What it means? If the WOW signal was artificial, if it was sent by an intelligent civilization, the implications are staggering. It came from a distance of roughly 120 light-years. That means the signal was sent in 1857. Whatever civilization sent it, if it exists, has had 47 years to receive any response we might have sent. and we've heard nothing back. Perhaps they're gone. Perhaps they sent one signal and moved on. Or perhaps they're still there, still transmitting, still waiting for an answer, and we simply haven't been listening at the right time. The WOW signal is a reminder that we are searching for something vast and unknowable. That somewhere in the darkness between stars there might be others who build, others who wonder, others who reach out into the void hoping someone is listening. On August 15, 1977, for exactly 72 seconds, someone or something said hello. We heard it. We wrote wow, and then it was gone. The universe fell silent again, but we know now with certainty that for 72 seconds something extraordinary happened. The question isn't whether we received a signal. We did. The question is, what do we do with that knowledge, and will we ever hear from them again?